Hello and welcome everyone again to another video. I know it's been like 3 weeks or 2 weeks since last time I posted a YouTube video. That's because I don't know, it doesn't feel good to make content for Pokemon Go like the last 2 weeks because nobody watched. So if you are one of those people who are watching, I appreciate you being here. Or if you're like one of those people who are watching right now on Twitch, my live stream at twitch.tv/YasserElite, I appreciate you, my friend. So in today's video, I recorded these battles like literally 2 weeks ago, and Swampy was doing a number 1 push for leaderboard. He was at 32.65 and number 1 was like 33.50 or something. The battles for the first 2 sets are a bit scuffed, so maybe I can just fast forward. I think I fixed it here somewhere. Okay, we ruined the video now. We actually ruined the entire video. No. Okay, and as you guys see, this is the team he was running. Ampharos, Shadow, with Coffin as a safe swap, and Shadow Charizard in the back. Double Shadow, both hits like a truck. Ampharos in the lead against Shadow Dragonite. I think Shadow Dragonite wins the 2. Ampharos wins every other shield. Ampharos wins the 1 and the 0 because it outpaced the move basically. Opponent safe swapping a Cobalion, and that's why he has Coffin. Coffin is kind of an ultimate wall. Sorry, English isn't my first language. Is the ultimate wall to Cobalion, but Cobalion doesn't care that much. Cobalion can always throw Stone Edges when the fighting move is resisted. Now look at this. Coffin is already low HP, but Swampy has so much energy, which means he can still throw another move on the Dragonite. Play like Swampy, guys. Look at this. He won the swap. He managed to get to a move to throw it, or force them to shield it, or just shield and force them to shield back at least. They didn't. And now they have a Trevenant. I think he's in a tough spot right now because he has to Colabate or land a nuke or swap and snipe. Opponent was a bit slow because now I think Swampy is close to Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball, I meant the Blast Burn. He's not on the Blast Burn yet, so this Shadow Ball might KO. It did KO. He actually did a great play, but he couldn't go one more because if he does, that's where like they will throw like in between fast moves. So he had like a small window to win, but his opponent was quick on that as well. Ampharos into Weezing. Weezing is much bulkier, much bulkier, but Ampharos's charge moves do not hit hard, but the fast move is extremely good. It's 4 turns fast move, and it's a Shadow Claw clone that lasts longer. Just like that. Imagine if you're stacking 2 Shadow Claws on top of each other, so it's 4 seconds. It's 2 seconds, 4 turns. Opponent has Samaranth. Who used that Pokemon? Like, what's the purpose of that Pokemon? I'm assuming they are trying to bait out stuff that beats the water, stuff like Trevenant. They are trying to bait out the Trevenant. Sadly for them, Swampy doesn't have a Trevenant. He has a Cofagrigus, another Ghost. Surprisingly, this matchup is not that bad, but hey, he has a move left, right? Which he can threaten the other Pokemon here. So why did he shield? Because he has lots of energy. Now he can fast move all the way down, and that's why he saved the move, chat. Look at that. He actually saved the move in case there is a Swampert in the back. So that's a very well played by Swampy. He's going for the nuke now because he can throw a Blast Burn and Dragon Claw, and he CMP'd them. Look at that. Amazing plays. You guys thought Charizard lose to Swampert? Well, look at this. Technically, if they have 2 Blast Burns, two Blast Burns, look at that, guys. Phenomenal plays. They had the Swampert, which beat the Charizard. He stacked the move. He went to Charizard. And then he committed to the Wincon, which is Shadow Clawing down Swampert all the way. Like, see, he had the move here. He didn't throw the move because his Wincon was literally fast moving down the Swampert and then throwing a move on the thing in the back. He commit, he win the game. Very high skill gameplay by Swampy. That's expected. Yeah, what's up, guys? Welcome in. That's me? Oh, that's Tommy Love. Yo, welcome in, Tommy Love. I think Tommy Love's team was just weak to Charizard. Tommy Love is known for calling baits and... Yeah, see, Tommy, I knew it. Tommy Love is known for not shielding. Because for him to respect your nuke, you have to show it first. Swampy showed the nuke, but it was a bit too late. Now, he doesn't have a straight answer to Charizard, no Jellicent. So his Charizard is sweeping, and Swampy's Tomiloff committed to his ideal play, which is CMPing the Charizard, but Swampy won the CMP, so it's a tough game for Tomiloff. And that's why you guys need to run Jellicent. So, Dragonite now. As I said, Ampharos wins the 0 and the 1, and they have Ampharos. So the ideal play is going Coffin, but I think he just... Swampy was thinking of something else like this. Why not going to Charizard, farm a lots of energy, throw a Dragon Claw, and be on energy ahead on the Dragonite in the back, in case they bring it back. And now look at this. They brought back Registeel. Now he can go straight Blast Burn. If they shield, they usually swap. They didn't... Wait, they can't swap. Yeah, they can't swap. They had Switch Lock still. Now he doesn't need the Charizard anymore. But hey, Swampy doesn't let his Charizard go. That's something known about him. If you guys know Swampy, he doesn't let his Charizard go. And if you guys notice, when opponent has a shield, he always throws the Psychic. Why? Because there is a chance that Psychic might debuff. He went back to Ampharos. He insta-throw. Yes, he lose CMP. But if he throw, they can't swap out. Which means they will take this move to the face. Which means it will KO. On top left, realize that. See guys, these like small plays by Swampy is literally getting him easy wins in every battle. He doesn't complain about good leads, bad leads. He commit to every possible play he could do. They have a Shadow A9 in the lead. This is a bit tough because A9 is too bulky for his team to beat. So as a neutral matchup here, this is, well, he can just Shadow Claw, right? And now this is the dream scenario for the Charizard, up a shield against everything. So what's Swampy gonna do? He's just gonna swap to Charizard and use his energy lead, privilege. Sorry, his up shield. Since he's up a shield, Shadow Charizard can beat Jellicent, by the way, because 2 Blast Burns plus the 2 Blast Burn plus the Wing Attack KOs. He's going for the bait. Opponent shielding. That's a big brain play by Swampy. He's counting. He's gonna throw either on CMP or right before they get to the move, which like on that Hex. So if this doesn't KO, he has to swap and catch. It didn't KO. He swapped that. He swapped out and then he caught the move. I don't think he can win this game just because Registeel is just too oppressive of a Pokemon. Like Registeel, you're gonna wing attack. Did I say wing attack? No, Registeel is gonna lock on all the way and then Zap Cannon the Charizard. Ampharos into Giratina. This is a bad lead, and technically he doesn't have a straight answer to Giratina. But since it's not Dragon Breath, it's not the end of the world, because Shadow Claw Giratina doesn't do that much fast move. And since his Ampharos is Shadow, 2 Brutal Swings KO plus the Volt Switch damage. So it's not as bad. A bad matchup is Dragon Breath Giratina. See, if they are Dragon Breath, they KO right here before the Ampharos gets to the move. And he actually wins the 0 comfortably. They have an Armored Mewtwo. What's this Ampharos Mewtwo? Armored Mewtwo is going to do to this Coffin. Look at that, spamming Side Strikes. Swamp is going to overfarm by 5, which he did. Side Strike is 4-4. So, he's going to... he tried to CMP, but they didn't throw on CMP for the point. They double shielded. He swapped the Charizard, and I think they have a Trevenant in the back. So that was like, okay, we don't win. Swampy is refusing to shield anything that's not his Charizard. So from last game, we know that Ampharos wins the 0. If it's Shadow, remember, that's why you need the Shadow Ampharos. See, opponent tried to... Opponent tried to throw on CMP, and Swampy didn't throw on CMP just for that. See, guys, these like small plays. Like he knows that the opponent is going for the CMP, so don't throw on CMP and get a free Volt Switch. Big catch here if it's a Dragon Claw, which it was. So now he's gonna go for the full farm down. I know Swampy enough. He's going for the full farm down. Nothing else. Shadow Sneak is gonna tickle. He's still gonna farm down, and they bring the Cobalion. If you don't get timing, so Shadow Ball number 1, Shadow Ball number 2, throwing 4, 5, that was technically bad timing, but if this does kill, that means it's good timing. Because that means it's not gonna register. He's gonna no shield here. Is he gonna go back to Ampharos? Let's see. Nope, he decided to go Charizard, and he need to call a bait. And this was a bait. Wow. Dude, Swamp is just crazy good. Like, if I were him, I'm like, okay, I need to call a bait, but I'm not gonna shield. I'm not gonna call the bait. I'm just gonna shield because I'm just too scared. No, he refused. Okay, this is why Shadow Charizard is much better than the non-Shadow, because 2 Blast Burns plus the wing attack KOs. He realized that opponent needs, if opponent catch, opponent can win, and you guys see this. He didn't throw because he knows that the opponent can win by catching. So look, he's not even tapping close to the move. He's like, no, their wing con is catching. I am not throwing a move. I'm just gonna keep tapping my screen. Look at that. See, guys? See the discipline? This is why he hit number 1 on leaderboard literally more than 20 times. He hit leaderboard on number 1 leaderboard more than anyone. Twice more than anyone. Okay, he built up lots of energy and then he swapped. If people do that, I'm assuming they know the opposing team, but they got the Zap Cannon debuff. This is bad now because they got the Zap debuff. He's not shielding because he technically lived the other one, but I don't think he can get to the move though. So that means he sacked his Pokemon, you know, sacked his Coffin for no reason. What was that, Swampy? All the compliments went for nothing. Well, okay. He has to swap out, I guess, or save this energy. Yeah, Registeel only took a Pokemon and a half. Yes, Registeel just 2 busted. Look at that. And because he's debuffed, now the Walrein easy live 2 Thunder Punches, but they aren't gonna let the second one go. He can comfortably shield here. Why? Because he can still outpace and then get to 2 and throw them back to back. They just get to the second Icicle Speed, so if he throws, it's gonna be CMP. And it's Charizard in the back, which means he's gonna get the shield here. Look at this. So we thought that was a bad play by him, but that was actually the ideal play by him. Wow, never doubt Swampy. He's calling baits. He doesn't shield unless he has to, right? Wow, that was very impressive. Now he's at 33-16. Remember, these battles were recorded 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks and a half actually. When Ultra League was at the beginning. Like, it was like the first week of Ultra League. He does not shield here. He's calling a bait, and it was a bait. What if it was a Focus Blast? Wow. This is not double Thunder Punch range, but there is nothing else he can do other than spamming these. He can KO if he does 1 Volt Switch and a Thunder Punch. So that's why he's committing to a shield. He can't farm down, so yes, he noticed that and he decided to throw. Go Battle Day? Oh, I see. Yeah, these battles were recorded on Go Battle Day. Yes, thank you, Mr. Tommy, for confirming that. Double Brutal Swing here. He's still not swapping out because Wing Attack is resisted by Electric, right? It's a flying move. And look at that. He killed the Pokemon in the lead, and he got the second Pokemon to 1 HP. Now he went to Charizard, and he's just gonna get Energy Lead. And now it's 2 Pokemons and a half. 2 Pokemons against 1. So all he needs to do is just throw... He usually throws Psychic, but I think throwing Psychic might affect him if they no-shield. Because technically their Wing Con is no-shielding a Psychic. And he was correct by throwing that. They get the Moonblast debuff. That's just unlucky, let's be honest. That's just unlucky. Because if he didn't, he would have KO'd right there, guys. So if they need to throw another Moonblast, which they did, and he need a Dragon Claw at this point, because it's Shadow. Charizard hits like a truck. And he wins another game. This guy's... Okay, I think there is 2 more battles. Okay, Shadow Skunk in the lead. How is this matchup? Well, Skunk gets to a move in 6, 6, and 5. And by second. Ampharos gets to a move every 6, 4, and then 6. So Ampharos can always outpace. Swampy knows that. That's why he's over farming by 1. So... he didn't give the opponent any farm. Is this payback? Why this opponent is staying in? So see chat, that's why I didn't Shadow Ball. He was correct. Wait, how are we gonna beat the Politoed now? Like, he beat all of these Pokemons, now he's gonna lose to Politoed? Shadow Politoed in season 14? Oh boy. I think we're gonna lose to one Politoed. Like, he shielded here because he's like, there is no other player I have. Because Politoed doesn't take any damage from Char. Look at this. I think they are almost at 2. Oh, that didn't KO? Okay. See that HP? That's like a Volt Switch. Which we might not be able to do. Yes, we might not be able to do, as I said.
I have many friends. Many friends.
And yes, Politoed swept his team. Thank you for the follow, Dandy Dabs. Cresselia in the lead. I am assuming Cresselia wins this. But remember, Shadow Brutal Swing does lots of damage. So if 2 KOs the Giratina, it should also KO the... Is he trying to catch a Moonblast? Wow, what a play. He actually went for catching the Moonblast. So Shadow Charizard is better than Non-Shadow because the Shadow can beat Giratina with the Wing Attack plus 2 Dragon Claws, where the Non-Shadow doesn't KO Giratina with 2 Dragon Claws plus the Wing Attack in between. This is Dragon Claw, Shadow Sneak. Yeah, but not... is it Shadow Pots or Bolted Guys? What's the move that this thing learned? It's kind of good that he get the energy lead. And now they have a Scrafty. So his play is basically throwing these Shadow Balls. Shut up, Memi. He tried to call a bait. Yo, is he gonna no shield? Okay, he's shielding. So he's what's he gonna do? They have 7 shields. Memi has a sub emote. Wow. Wait. Could we catch there? I mean, I don't think if it necessarily is a good play. So he needs 2 brutal swings here, and he needs to get to a move on the Scrafty. So I don't think. I think his play is just to farm down. Does he live this? Oh, they Moonblast again? He has to farm down. Yeah, he can throw a move and he win the game. Wow, I totally didn't expect that. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching, and thank you so much Swampy for these battles, and hope you guys learned something from watching. This is the end of the video. If you guys liked it, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and see you in the next video.